What are the 10 things you can do to cut your cravings? Now, one thing people are concerned about a lot is cutting their food cravings, which I understand because they can be pretty bad. But it's actually simpler than you think. All you have to do is follow these 10 simple steps. The first step is balance your blood sugar. Now, swings in blood sugar are the major driver of cravings, so you got to keep your blood sugar even. You have to do this by eliminating sugar and artificial sweeteners 100%. And I promise you, your cravings will go away. But you gotta go cold turkey. You gotta eliminate refined sugars, sodas, fruit juices, and artificial sweeteners from your diet because those artificial sweeteners trigger cravings. So you wanna also combine foods that help balance your blood sugar. You do that by having good protein, fish, organic omega-3 eggs, small amounts of lean poultry, nuts, whole soy foods, and beans. You also want to combine it with good fats like fish, extra virgin olive oil, olives, nuts, not peanuts, other nuts like walnuts and almonds, seeds, and also avocados. They're a great food. You also want to have good carbs like beans and vegetables, some whole grains, not too much, and some fruit like berries. And you can do that at every meal. So combine protein, fat, and carbs at every meal, and you'll balance your blood sugar, especially protein for breakfast. The second tip is don't drink your calories. Liquid calories jerk up your appetite and they make your waist grow bigger more than anything else. If you drink your calories, I promise you, you're gonna pour on the pounds. Third tip, eat a nutritious protein breakfast. Studies show over and over again that eating a healthy protein-containing breakfast helps people lose weight, it cuts their cravings, and it helps them burn more calories throughout the day. So what are good proteins? They're eggs and nuts and seeds and nut butters or a protein shake. You can use my Ultra Shake recipe or my whole food protein shake. Tip number 4, have small, frequent, fiber-rich meals all throughout the day. You want to eat early and you want to eat often. Have something every 3 or 4 hours and make sure you have protein with each snack or with each meal. That's lean animal protein, nuts, seeds, or beans. Tip number 5, don't eat anything within 3 hours of bedtime. If you do, it's going to drive up your insulin before you go to sleep, which makes you store more belly fat. And then belly fat drives cravings through all these inflammatory and hormonal triggers. Tip number 6, manage your stress. Anything stressful can trigger hormones that activate your cravings. If you have the urge to eat, I want you to ask yourself 2 questions. What am I feeling right now? And what do I really need? Is there something else beside food that will help you get what you need? Maybe you're feeling tired, you need to sleep. Maybe you need a hug and not some food. So figure it out. And I want you to adopt a daily stress management program that includes deep breathing exercises and meditation and other relaxation techniques that help you turn down that stress response and find that pause button. Tip number 7, find out if hidden food allergies or sensitivities are actually triggering your cravings, because we often crave the very foods we're allergic to, which is actually why I recommend stopping gluten and dairy for the first 6 weeks of the Blood Sugar Solution program. Getting off of them, not easy, but after 2 or 3 days without them, you're going to have renewed energy and you're going to be amazed because you'll be relieved from so many symptoms and your cravings. Tip number 8, get moving. Exercise helps control and it regulates your appetite. Tip number 9, make sure you get enough sleep. 7 or 8 hours of sleep at least is key. Not getting enough sleep actually drives sugar and carb cravings by affecting your appetite hormones. And lastly, tip number 10, optimize your nutrient levels. There's a lot of nutrients that regulate your appetite, so you need to make sure you got enough of them. Things like omega-3 fats, which are really important for controlling insulin. You want to get your vitamin D level optimized because your appetite is actually impaired by low vitamin D levels. And we find that people who are overweight actually have lower vitamin D levels. Also, there are certain supplements that can help control your brain chemistry and regulate your appetite and curb cravings. Things like chromium and lipoic acid and super fiber, which is, I love it, it's called PGX because it slows the absorption of sugar and insulin in your blood and it can actually help you reduce your cravings. So try some of these supplements, follow these 10 tips for cutting your cravings, and I promise you they'll go away. I know you don't believe me, but just try it.